Sabine Lisicki, thank you so much for being with us. We've given away the answer now, but really what we've got to talk to you about, first of all, is congratulations on your match. But before we even get into the tennis, we were watching the pictures up here of you walking on to centre court, and quite a different atmosphere it was today. First of all, how much of an honour was it for you to be able to open up play here on this Tuesday?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable honour and huge privilege to be given to play on Tuesday, first on centre, obviously. And I enjoyed every minute of it, and I think it was also a very nice thing to do with Marion coming out and the child of the Jelena Baltasha Foundation. So very special moments out there.
It was obviously an incredible run to the final last year. In some ways, does it feel as though the 12 months has gone so quickly and,
Yes.
and suddenly here you're back?
Yeah, that's definitely how it feels. It went so fast, and it's, you know, when all my fans were still writing me from here on Twitter and Facebook, you know, it was so nice to read all those messages, so I couldn't wait to come back, and here I am, and I enjoyed it.
I have to ask you about the atmosphere when you walked on court, because it really was a unique moment. It's been an awful piece of news for the world of tennis and the world of British tennis, losing Elena, and it was a lovely tribute they did for her on court there. Some pictures to all the fans, and of course Marion was there, as you said, with someone from her tennis academy. But as a player walking on, almost aside from what was happening, how were the emotions in terms of everything else that was going on the court for you walking on? Because it was definitely a different one to normal.
It was different. I mean, when you come back to the place where you played your first Grand Slam final, at the tournament that you love the most, it's always going to be special. I love that court so much. For me, it's the best center court in the world, and I just enjoy every second out there when I play on center court here.
One thing that people remember about the match last year is that, you know, considering the players you beat en route to the final, that perhaps it was a little bit of a shame that we never quite saw the sparkling tennis that got you to the final, and you displayed that with a little bit of emotion, which showed how human you are, and I think people related to that. Have you found people in the street, maybe tennis fans and non-tennis fans, coming up to you and talking to you about the emotion and how open you were with your feelings?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's live. I am a very emotional person. I love to show when I'm happy. That's most of the time the case. But sometimes those things happen, and it's live, so you have to fight through it, and I couldn't hide them last year, and I think the crowd didn't mind it.
I think they quite liked it.
I think the crowd loved it. I think it was very endearing to a lot of people. But back to 2014 and today, you came through.
Yes, please.
Yeah. We'll move on before. No, I'm joking. 6-2, 6-1 today on centre court. Fantastic. Really, just a great start for you to this tournament.
Oh, definitely. You know, the first round is always going to be tricky, especially after last year. So very happy with that. I think the longer I played, the better I played during the match. So it's good.
And Pliskova in the next round, know much about her, and how will you be going into that game?
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. She's a tall girl and serves very big, so I have to serve well myself, and I'll be ready to take my chances.
It certainly seems as though, you know, you've got the confidence to put a big run together again here. How much is it in the back of your mind when you're playing a match that you know you've gone all the way to the final previously on the surface, on the main courts?
Well, it's not only last year, but the year before that and the year before that. I've always done so well. So, you know, I just have a huge amount of confidence here because I've always played well, and also the crowd always helps me, you know, to relax and enjoy it so much. So, it's a big thank you for them as well.
Oh, it's lovely to have you here. She's such a star. We love Sabine Lisicki. You earned yourself a whole new legion of fans by making that final last year. And thank you for coming out to our studio. Best of luck against Pliskova.